What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about each and every one of the new Rising the Ranks cards added into College Football 25 Ultimate Team today. Now, it's kind of a weird drop today because it's delayed. We're not really delayed. They told us it would be this time, but the time of the content is later, whereas normally we do see these drops a little bit earlier. Important to note, the lowest overall cards today are these 88 overalls, followed by some new 90 overalls and some 92s with a 93 LTD. Now, before we dive into the cards, let's briefly look at the pack market. Opportunity bundle, it looks like you are guaranteed a 91 plus with a 50% chance of pulling a 92 in that. For 10,000 points, a lot of the points. Opportunity pack, you guys can see the odds of these types of things. 15% chance will a 92 plus traded player. I don't necessarily open packs, I never really do, but again, if you want to do your thing, do what you have to do. I'm not going to be the one to tell you whether you should open packs or not. I just never really do, but the reason I don't is because obviously my coin count is in a really solid position. But let's look at the new Rising the Ranks players, talk about which of these cards are worth you guys adding. Hawkize Jr. up first, 88 overall wide receiver, 88 speed, solid short route runner. One thing about him is that 77 deep route running is really bad. 6'2", not great spin, not great juke. To me, he's a fine wide receiver, but he's really only good at running short routes. Like, that's genuinely the truth about this card. The 88 speed is really solid for him, but I wish he was better at route running. Like, those route running stats as well as spin move, juke move are just a little low for my liking. Devian Deal up next, 83 speed for an 88 overall. I mean, yikes, guys. He's got 83 speed. He's an 88 overall. Not great there. 88 acceleration is 6'4". That's solid. Not great in coverage. Can't really get after the quarterback. He's a run stopper, and that's really it. But he's only got 83 speed. That card is absolutely disgusting as well. We're 0 for 2 basically on these 88 overalls. Then we see Devon Ross up next. 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 87 man coverage. If you play a lot of man coverage, this card is going to be really solid for an 88 overall. The problem I see is the fact that he is only 5'11". Leaves a little bit to be desired with the height there. But again, do like the speed. Solid in man coverage. Not bad whatsoever for a corner. Don't love the 88 overalls, to be honest with you. Next, we head to the 90 overalls. Remember, some of these other cards probably will get cheaper throughout today, although I don't think there's going to be too many people opening these packs. Jarrett Gibson up next, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, really solid change of direction, solid break tackle, really solid spin juke move. One thing about this card is his trucking is not great. So if you want a power back, that's not what Jarrett Gibson's going to give you. As far as an elusive back, he's absolutely incredible. Great speed, great acceleration, great juke move at a 91. This card is going to be an absolute beast. Do wish he had maybe slightly better catching, but I really like him. For a 90 overall, Jarrett Gibson is a really solid card. Anthony Britton up next from Virginia here. 82 speed acceleration. Wish I was a little bit higher. 91 block shed. Power move, not great. To me, like, about this card, yes, as far as stopping the run, he's going to be okay. But he's kind of a one-trick pony, right? You can't get after the quarterback. He's not super fast. Yes, I get it. He's going to stop the run. He's got good strength. He's got good block shed. But I don't think the card is perfect just for the sole fact of he can't get after the quarterback that well whatsoever. Caden Hauser, 85 speed, 88 throw power, solid accuracy stats across the board. This card looks okay. Now, with that being said, does he look like a quarterback, that I'm super high on? I mean, I don't know. He looks fine to me. And as far as, like, does he throw a tight spiral? Well, I don't know. What I do know is the core card does throw a tight spiral, so we'll have to see in game. That obviously does matter, is important. Do like his speed. Obviously, I don't know right now his throw accuracy stat, but the card looks okay. Looks like a solid quarterback, but he doesn't look like a quarterback that's like, stands out, anything like that. Kind of talked about Arden Walker a little bit in last night's leak video. 88 speed, 93 acceleration, really good finesse move. As far as getting after the quarterback, guys, he is going to be one of your better guys in the entire game at the right end position. Like, I'm looking at the right ends right now on CFB fan for us, and like, again, I do think we have a lot of solid ends in the game. Like, even like Jared Verse, even Keylan Rutledge. Like, those are the two guys that really pop off to me. Dylan Stewart, I really like as well. The thing for me with Walker is this. His, finesse move is going to be as good as anybody's in the game. Like, it is. And that's something that obviously this card's going to do at a really high level. And so, that combined with the 93 acceleration, I don't hate this card. I just wish the block shed was slightly higher, because even, if you're comparing him to Dylan Stewart's going to be better at stopping the run because he has a 91 block shed, whereas Arden Walker is only an 83. So that's something that is important to me. I want an end that can do a little bit of everything. To me, he can obviously, play the pass really well. Just wish that block shed was slightly higher. Right guard, Keylan Rutledge up next from Georgia Tech. Now, the first thing I want to talk about are the right guards we do have in the game. Now, right now in the game, we don't have a right guard that's even close to being as good as him. We don't. Like, he is by far and away the best right guard in the game. It's not even really close. There's no right guards that are even close. Like, Wilson's okay, Spindler's okay. By far and away your best right guard in the game. So, better at, I would say, pass blocking than run blocking, but, he is by far and away your best right guard in the game. So, if his price isn't super expensive today, I wouldn't hesitate picking him up because this card is an absolute beast at that right guard position. Now, with that being said, I hold true to the fact, like, offensive lines aren't as important as some other positions, so don't go broke for the card or anything like that. Free safety, John Saunders Jr. is probably the best free safety in the entire game. 6'2", 93 speed, 93 zone coverage, and 94 acceleration as well. Like, I like this card. To me, the problem with this card is we got downs today already. Like, the free safety position got way better today with Caleb Downs. Obviously, Saunders Jr. added to the game. And look, Saunders is better than Quinn Downs, or Caleb Downs, I should say. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at the end of the day, he is way overpriced. Especially if you play man coverage, Saunders is not the best option. Although the card is, he's incredibly good, guys. Free safety position is now pretty stacked. But he's got 93 speed, 94 acceleration, and especially if you play zone coverage, he's that man. Like, that high zone coverage rating is the real deal. So overall, like, I would say this drop isn't necessarily, like, game-breaking good, but I like the 90 overall. It's like, even Jarrett Gibson, I think, is an absolute beast on this game. Hauser's okay, and then obviously the end is okay as well. Wish he played the run a little bit better. But I really like Rutledge and what he can provide. Oh, the ends in 92 overall. But I really like Rutledge. I really like John Saunders Jr. To me, is it crazy that I'm higher on Rutledge than anybody else that came out today? Genuinely, like this, and I'm not trying to get you guys to spend a bunch of coins on this card, but he's kind of the card that takes the cake in this set today. I think he's the most complete card. I think he's the card that I'm looking at picking up probably the most for my specific squad. Like I said, I've already got down, so I don't really need a free safety, and I'd rather save the coins instead of spending a bunch of coins when I really don't have to. So as far as this drop today, it's better than I initially thought it would be. I wasn't 100% sure initially when this drop came. I'm like, is this drop really that good? And it really is. Ed Reed obviously is super cheap now, and you guys can see Caleb Downs to like 120,000 coins. And so, like, even for John Saunders Jr., it's just tough for me to say he's worth his price at this stage of the game, just because, again, we're gonna just continue to see better and better cards. To me, if you do want to spend up on a safety, I'd try to get Farrell for a little bit cheaper. Obviously not not over 1 million coins, but that is the card that I would try to get if I were you guys. Just a kind of a side note, guys, RG3's price after today probably will go up. So for whatever reason you want RG3, today probably is one of the better days to buy the cards. But again, I just feel like we have so many great quarterbacks in the game. Stuff to do, but same thing for like a Toby Gerhart. Again, I'm not going to get Gerhart. I've got Caleb Johnson, who I think is just as good. But those are the types of cards that you guys can think about picking up. As far as the rest of the market, guys, I'll be talking about it in a separate video today. But we should see guys like Jarquez Hunter going down in price. We should see some of these other stories of the week players just slowly drop in price. I'm not saying it's going to be a crazy amount today, but these cards throughout today should slowly start to drop. That's going to wrap it up for my video. Again, pay attention to the market video that I will be dropping later today to give you guys a better idea on who to target to pick up for your specific ultimate team. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.